Have you ever felt kind of a heaviness in your chest? A foggy sense that something's not quite right, even though on the surface everything seems fine. You're not sad exactly, not anxious, not even burnt out, just off. That feeling has a name, malaise. And if you've felt it recently, you're not alone. Malaise is a general feeling of discomfort, unease, or simply not being well, emotionally, mentally, sometimes even physically. It doesn't have a single clear cause, and that's often what makes it so disorientating. You can't quite put your finger on it. There's no big drama, no obvious trigger, but it lingers. It can show up as restlessness, fatigue, lack of motivation, feeling disconnected from others, from your work, even from yourself. And it's easy to dismiss it because it doesn't scream for attention the way depression or anxiety might, but it matters. Because malaise is often your inner world whispering, something needs to shift. Malaise can come from a variety of sources. Sometimes it's cumulative, a build-up of low-level stress, small disappointments, unspoken resentments, or unmet needs. Other times it stems from a deeper, existential place, a misalignment between how you're living and what you truly want or value. And here's what's tricky. We live in a society that rewards constant doing. So when we feel malaise, we often push it down, distract ourselves, or try to fix it by chasing more. More work, more entertainment, more noise. But malaise doesn't go away by adding more. It shifts when we pause and listen. As Brené puts it, we cannot selectively numb emotions. When we numb the painful emotions, we also numb the positive emotions. And malaise often sits in that numb middle, where we're not feeling much of anything at all. That discomfort you feel, it's not a failure, it's feedback. Malaise is a signal, not a symptom. It's asking, are you living in alignment? Are your values reflected in your choices? Are you connected to purpose, to people, to yourself? Think of malaise as the mind and body's gentle nudge, long before burnout, before breakdown, inviting you to check in. It's a compassionate call to awareness. What Manson once said, happiness comes from solving problems, not from avoiding them, and certainly not from pretending they're not there. Malaise invites us to stop and look at what problems we might be skimming over. What if we reframed malaise as a message? Instead of resenting it, we could get curious. Ask, where in my life am I on autopilot? What parts of me have I been ignoring? What would bring me more vitality, even in small ways? Here are 3 simple but powerful ways to begin shifting through malaise. 1. Create intentional space for stillness. Take 10 minutes each day to sit without distractions. No phone, no agenda. Just breathe and observe what surfaces. The stillness creates room for insights that busyness often buries. Number 2. Name what's true for you right now. Journaling or simply speaking aloud what you're feeling, even if it's just, I feel flat today, begins to break the emotional fog. Naming your experience gives it shape, and what we can shape, we can shift. And number 3, reconnect to small sources of meaning. Revisit one thing that used to bring you joy or calm. A book, a walk, a conversation with a close friend. These small acts may seem minor, but they're touchstones to vitality. They remind you of who you are beneath the noise. These aren't quick fixes, they're invitations. Invitations to realign gently but deliberately with what gives your life depth. This is where the power lies, because once you name malaise, you reclaim your ability to respond. You can begin to experiment, not with massive life overhauls, but with small, intentional changes. A walk without your phone, a conversation you've been avoiding, a forgotten hobby. These tiny acts of alignment can begin to lift the fog. If you're in a season of malaise, know this, you're not broken. You're in a moment of transition. It's okay not to have the answers right now. The goal isn't to snap out of it, it's to tune in, to meet yourself with gentleness, and to remember that even in the murkiness, there is meaning waiting to be found. Sometimes the most profound changes start with subtle discomfort. Malaise may not feel urgent, but it's often the beginning of realignment. a quiet prompt to reconnect with what really matters. Malaise doesn't mean you're off track. It might mean you're finally beginning to question the track you're on. So take a breath, slow down, and ask yourself, what part of me is ready to be heard? If this resonated with you, I'd love to hear in the comments. Have you experienced malaise? What helped you navigate it? And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more mindset shifting conversations just like this one. Until next time, stay curious, stay compassionate, and keep writing your story. I'm Dr. Rakish Rana, the Clear Coach.